Hello, Nistas and Nistas. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm Savings Fashionista, and over here we do mainly things fragrance, whether it's body or home. And today we are here to talk fragrances, you guys. So if you're interested in hearing about the fragrance and fragrance combinations that I wore the week of July 21st, please. All right, so starting on Sunday, we got off to a really not so pleasant start. I decided just to wear this fragrance from Replica Bubble Bath. And I kind of knew in the back of my mind that I didn't really care for it because the coufret was still very full. So I started off with Bubble Bath. And this is a coufret sample that I got in a coufret set. And yes, it is empty because what I did was I kind of just like sploused it in the air to make it like a room freshener because I wanted to get rid of it. But I don't like this. It's supposed to be like this soapy, clean smell. I don't get any of that from this. I'm glad that it did not, I don't have this in full size because I would have been highly disappointed. This is probably the second Replica fragrance that is just a hard no for me. So, quite naturally, because I did not enjoy how I smelled, I showered. I got in the shower and I just started all over because this had even started to make me nauseous. So then what I decided to do after showering, I put on my Brazil nut body oil, which is a pistachio caramel scented fragrance, and it is so good. Then I went in with Liberty Island from Bun number 9. This is somewhat of a beachy summertime gourmand. It is a very complex type of fragrance to say the least because it gives you like this driftiness. It has the bergamot in it. It has some mandarin in it, but it has this marshmallow note that it settles down to, but you still get some of those citrusy notes like the bergamot and the orange blossom that blends in with that marshmallow that is so good. And pairing it with this was absolutely delightful. This is definitely one of those summer fragrances that you could easily transition into fall. So again, this is Liberty Island by Bun number 9, and those were my fragrances for Sunday. Okay, so moving on into Monday, I started off with my Phlur body oil. This is Miss in Person, and like I tell you, this is a great oil if you're just trying to enhance the musk in a fragrance. You can use this as a layer for anything that is musk forwarding. So I started off with my Miss in Person oil, and I wanted to add a little airy cleanness to it. So I went in with the Island Seashore, and this has notes of clean cotton, orange blossom, blue freesia, and ocean musk. Very clean fragrance notes. And I paired it with the Mystique Bouquet. You guys, this is such a nice fragrance alternative for Valleja. If you are a fan of Valleja and you want a more subtle Valleja, this is perfect. It is absolutely gorgeous. And it paired really well with the fine fragrance mist and the body oil. This is so good. So that was my fragrance for Monday. Now, moving on into Tuesday, I was really excited about this one because this is one of my favorites from Bath and Body Works. So I started off with the body lotion and the fine fragrance mist, and I mean, I really drenched myself. And this is Summer Melody. It has fragrance notes of golden honeydew and bronze vanilla. Really nice fragrance to pair with one of my latest fragrance that I have added to the collection, and this is Melon Kiss by Navitus Parfum in collaboration with Gabby Loves Perfume. Perfect. To me, this is more of a coconut forwarding fragrance, just in my opinion and on my skin. So what I did was I paired it with the Summer Melody because Summer Melody, it has this really tardiness to it. And it was what I felt like I wanted a little bit more of with this. But this is an absolute beautiful fragrance. It paired so well with the Summer Melody. So that was my fragrance combination for Tuesday. Yes, and I almost forgot. I did spritz a little of the KayAli Eat and Juicy Apple just to add a little bit more tardiness to it. So really enjoyed that fragrance combination on Tuesday. Now moving on into Wednesday. Wednesday, I started off with the Pink Pineapple Sunrise, and this was inspired by one of my supporters, Arts, and she shared this with me. So thank you, Arts. She's always sharing great combinations. So she said that she liked pairing this along with Beach Walk. And you know, Beach Walk is a solar suntan coconut type of fragrance for the summer. Beach Walk by Replica. So she pairs that with my favorite for the summer, and which is Miami Nectar. So thank you, Arts. I really, really enjoyed that fragrance combination on Wednesday. It was chef's kiss. Really enjoyed it. Now moving on into Thursday. Thursday, I started off with the Rose Vanilla Oil from Bath and Body Works. And this is from the aromatherapy line. Really enjoy these oils. And then in all of my plus points, this is a cool little thing. I really like this. This is the Rose Brush and Go Fragrance Gel. Really enjoy this. I wish I had gotten more because I got this on clearance at an SAS. And my fragrance for that day was Delina LaRosee by Parfums de Marly. Yes, the dent is real. This is my favorite Delina out of all of them. Well, I don't know. I guess for the summer, this is the best. And for the fall, winter, the exclusive is the best. So that was my fragrance combination for Thursday. Now moving on into Friday, I started off again with my Brazil Nut Body Oil. It's a dupe for the Bum Bum Oil. Not as good, but it does get the job done. Really enjoy it with the caramel and the pistachio. Then I went in with the Vacation Vibe Shimmering Body Mist. You know I love to stay sparkly. I love these shimmering body mists. And these are kind of like one in the same because it has that pistachio note. So it pairs really well. Those were the items that I used. And then the fragrance that I used on that day was an oldie but oh so goodie. And I just was like in a mood for it. And this is Amore by Kenzo. This is so old and it still smells so good. This is a fragrance that has like this rice note in it. And I think this is the only fragrance I have with like a rice note. It has rice and it has this beautiful musk in it. This is a really pretty fragrance. Really enjoyed that fragrance combination on Friday. And on Saturday, I started off with my Fiji Sunshine Guavatini. And this is a shimmering body lotion. I do enjoy this. And I went in with the TikTok oil. I just call it the TikTok oil. I always mess up the name. But this is the famous TikTok oil. And just these two together were really, really nice, but it almost became a little too sweet. So what I ended up doing was pairing it with the Valentino Yellow Dream, which kind of toned the sweetness down. And I got so many compliments on this particular day with this fragrance combination. So, but I do think that it was that TikTok oil that was just really attracting people. And believe it or not, I got more compliments from guys. I got like 4 compliments, and 3 of those were from guys. And you know, a guy, he loves anything that's really sweet. So that was my fragrance for Saturday, you guys. So those were my fragrances for the week of July 22nd. And I'm kind of proud of myself with this because I have been going strong with this, although sometimes I do double up, but I have been consistent. And I think this is my 42nd or 43rd video that I have done. So if I make it to 52, that means that I have provided consistent commentary on something consistent for a year, and that's big for me. So I want to thank you guys that have been here from the beginning. I greatly appreciate you. I want to thank you guys who have recently joined. I want to thank you guys who are viewing. If you want to become a part of the little fragrance and Nista Nation, please hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye bye.